destroyed. But anyway, we'll see what happens. More and more Colossi being produced. We have armor level 1 coming in. And he still has only 4 gateways. I would like to see him throw down some more gateways. His army is getting quite... his minerals are getting quite high. Okay, so he's finally transferring all these drones over. He is taking a 4th base over on the left side of the base. Or on the left side of the map. He is getting his hive out. And more infestors. Okay, so I would like to see him use these drones over here on the goal just to get this out as quickly as possible. And looks like, okay, yeah, he is transferring these drones back over here. More infestors. This is a good army composition, although again I would like to see roaches instead of zerglings, but zerglings are very cost effective and they work very well. Oh, and here's the big battle going down, and there is the fungal growth and the neuroparasite's so effective with these Colossus. He should be trying to snipe the Colossus. He's going for the Stalkers instead, but I would prefer if he'd try to snipe these Colossus, which he's doing now. He's trying to wipe out these Colossus. There we go. There we go. Now he's neuroparasiting the Colossus. He's killing the Colossus. That huge army was just taken out. And all that's left are 2 Colossus. One is almost dead. Although they've done their job, they each have about 12 kills each. Okay, so here we go. Another battle going down. Bad control from the Zerg player. He let his infestor die, and 2 more Colossus have spawned out. And this queen is now dead. That's depressing. Okay, so now we have more Hydras, more Lings, and that's such an advantage for a Zerg player. That he just took out that huge Protoss army. They basically just traded armies, but the Zerg player macroed up his army so quickly. He can just macro up so quickly. And these Hydralisks aren't going to last very long against these Stalkers. Poor Hydralisk. He should be trying to snipe these Colossus. Snipe the Colossus. Snipe the Colossus. Oh, he just misses that one. Yes, these Colossus aren't going to last very long here by themselves. They need to be back. They're more effective when they're backed up by, Zealots or Roaches or Zealots or Stalkers or Sentries. They need some kind of backup here. These Zealots are just going to town on these drones. Although there are so many drones here that doesn't really matter. We have more Hydras being produced. We have some infested Terrans coming out. And we just have very injured Colossus here. Very, very injured Colossus. Both of them are kind of slipping in their macro. I don't know what our Zerg player is doing here. He has quite a few larvae that he's not really using. He should be using that more effectively. Making more units. If he made more units here, he could just push out and just take out this army so quickly. They don't really, the Protoss player doesn't really have anything, or it doesn't have really too much. So let's see how this game plays out. Again, only four gateways, 2 robotics facilities. That's good. Twilight Council finally going down. He stopped getting upgrades, which I really wouldn't suggest doing. I'm guessing he's just getting Twilight Council just to get upgrades out. I would suggest getting the shields though. So yeah, he is now taking his gold expansion. We do have a pretty good army size for a Zerg player, although it could be a lot better. He is getting +3 armor and +3 range now for his units. So he should have he's gonna have a huge upgrade advantage when this battle finally does go down. Okay, Zealots, a lot of Zealots, 1 Sentry it looks like, and 5 Colossi, but 3 of them are highly, highly injured. Okay, so we have him breaking down his backdoor rocks. It looks like he's going to go for this back expansion here. I don't know why he wouldn't just take this one out. It seems a lot quicker. He could get his units, he can get that one taken a lot easier. But we'll see what he's doing here. And again, he's focusing more on his macro than he is on his micro or on his unit count. He's letting the Protoss player get back into this game with all his Colossi. He really needs to be producing more attacking units. If he would have been producing attacking units the entire time, he could have just steamrolled this army. But now it looks like it might be a little close with all these Colossi on the field. So let's see what happens. Take a look. Let's speed this up a little bit. Speed this game up a little bit. He has 5 infestors. He has a lot. Oh wait, he has a lot of infestors. He's like about 10 infestors. He has a lot of hydralisks and some zerglings. I think he's just waiting. I don't know what he's waiting for actually. I think he's waiting for the Protoss to get on the creep. And there we go. Let's slow it down here. Here comes this battle. I would have liked to see the Zerg player flank a little bit better. Get a better concave so all his Hydras can shoot. But he's just taking out these Zealots. Neuroparasite on the Colossi. Helped a little bit, not too much. But it allowed him to take out all those Zealots a lot easier. And again, too many Colossi. Like I said earlier in the game, this is a matchup that gives me trouble. So many Colossi, but now he has Corruptors. He now has Corruptors coming out on the field. He has 11 Corruptors being produced here. And these Corruptors, these Colossi cannot do anything. That's so sad. He's going to lose to last minute Corruptors. Yes, these Corruptors. Backed up by the Hydralisk. And it looks like our Protoss player wasn't really doing anything that entire time. He didn't macro up armor. He has 3 Stalkers and he's making an Immortal. That's all he's got. Well, no, now he's sending the Stalker out to scout for some reason. And Cruelas says, sorry, I got to go. GG, really sorry about that. And that's the end of the game. Okay, so even though our Zerg player won the game, I think he would have won even if the Protoss player hadn't quit. Personally, I just feel that way. Actually, I know that. Our Zerg player was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base. Our Protoss player was stuck on 2. Yes, 2 because this is gone. 2 bases with no army. He has no army, and our Zerg player, like I said before, can macro up an army so quickly. Both of their mineral counts are so high, but the Zerg player could just macro up a lot quicker and just kind of steamroll his front door. All he has to defend are 3 Stalkers, an Immortal who should have been there by the time he got there, and 5 proton cannons. But the cannons wouldn't do anything with the upgrade advantage that the Zerg player had. So, first, what did our Protoss player do right? He got a lot of Colossus. It's good. That's what you want to do. What did he do wrong? He didn't macro up very well. He didn't use his units effectively. He should have thrown down more gateways. I would have liked to see him throw down a lot more gateways, actually. He should have stayed up on his upgrades. He didn't do that. He got Zealot Charge, which was good. But I would have liked to see the Twilight Council go down a little earlier. I would have liked to see him expand a bit more. Scout a little better. He barely scouted at all. He was sort of turtling up and hoping that the Zerg player didn't know that he had a whole bunch of Colossus. What did our Zerg player do right? He expanded. He used Queens for creep spread. Look at this creep spread. He has basically the entire map he has. Okay, he stayed up on his upgrades. He got he teched up, got the right units that he needed. And yeah, what did he do wrong? I would have liked to see him get more units after he had decimated that first big push. If he would have just gotten units quickly and pushed up here, he would have had no problem just steamrolling the front door. So this game would have been over a lot quicker. But for Aqua, good game. That's kind of like how I play Zerg. That's really the style that I like to see from a Zerg player. And for Cruelas, just get more unit producing structures, expand more, scout more, and yeah. But I mean, he didn't play a terrible game. It was just a better game by the Zerg player. Okay, that's something I want to preach to. Is Cruelas did not play a bad game. It was just a better game by the Zerg player. So that's been Dr.Starcraft episode 10, and I'll see you guys next week. I'll probably have an announcement video after this, sometime after this, to tell you guys about the new stuff we're going on. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. And again, if you guys want to send in any replays for the Pinnacle Series, what the hell is that, or Dr. Starcraft, just send me an email at DrStarcraft or DrAZNstarcraft at gmail.com, and I'll take a look and let me know. I don't pre-watch my games. The only games I pre-watch are the Pinnacle Series to see if it's worthy of getting that accommodation. So let me know what you guys are submitting the replays for. Okay, so I know what I'm dealing with, basically. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.